The Kings held a youth camp in Mexico City as part of the team's efforts to grow the great game of hockey internationally. I spoke with Kings president and general manager Luc Robitaille about how it all started and where they hope they can take it.
Let's talk just about a little bit about this program, about going back to Mexico and how it started and what it means to the Kings.
I mean, for us, it's important to help grow the game. You know, we talked a few years ago about going to Mexico and sharing the game that we love so much. And then we found out there were some kids skating, you know, going back this year, like I think it was tremendous. And we were just talking with Army, and it's going to be important for us to keep going, just to help grow. And then we're always there. We have a presence every year.
Why Mexico City?
I think it's been great. When Luke hired me 4 or 5 years ago, we wanted to grow game around the world and hockey. You know, it's both of our passions. We've been in Shanghai, Beijing. Luke's had me all over the country and the world. And you know, the game's been so great to us. And for us to continue to grow the Kings brand and hockey, we want to make it a worldwide sport, like basketball, like baseball. And I think once you go down and you see the quality of athlete down there, you know, the hardest part of hockey is learning how to skate. And now that they have rinks there, the rink that we were in was one of the nicest facilities I've ever seen. So once we get kids skating and we can make this a worldwide brand and get some other countries with their better athletes playing hockey, I think it's very important for the NHL and obviously as well for the LA Kings. I think it was much more difficult before. Like Luke said, Luke and Wayne Gretzky, you know, hit Florida, Tampa, Arizona. They didn't know anything about hockey 15, 20 years ago. And guys like Luke and Wayne, you know, really brought this to it. But when you go down there, I think it's much easier than you thought it used to be, because back in the day, no one ever watched it. You couldn't get TV, you didn't have YouTube, you didn't have TikTok, whatever they're doing, or Twitter, all these fancy things. And now the kids, you know, no one would have known who I was, and they can Google us. And, you know, and the guys are like, oh, look at Derek Armstrong's highlights, look at Brad Smith's highlights, oh, look at the LA Kings are winning the hockey game. And back in the day, you couldn't do that. So now when we go down there, they can actually relate to the LA Kings.
And they're having a lot of fun doing it, that is for sure. And Pat and Jeff, when you think about